So let's get straight to business. We have a new episode, and that is the best laid plans.
Greetings, this is Hugh, Director of the Cooperative Borg and Borg Reclamation Project. I'm assembling a task force to take down the Aetherians, and Command has put your name forward as their specialist on all things Borg. As you know, the Cooperative and its allies are currently trying to track down Tassine Faye. We think we've found her.
All right.
Will you meet me at Deep Space Nine? I've called for a classified, high-priority meeting with the Alliance. Upon arrival, I recommend you have your first officer dock your ship so we can run some diagnostics on it at the station. We've been working on experimental methods of removing what we believe is Aetherian starship sabotage. We can't risk any further malfunctions. I'll be counting on you and your ship today.
Okay, so unusually, and I think this is a first for STO, we have a content note. So, motion sickness, flashing images, loss of agency, NPCs. I assume this is a reflection of the new publisher finally getting full control of the content stream, because we did not get warned about the mission, which we got freaking well assimilated. Hello, J-Dog, and Rana, and Ranger, and no, there is no chance to Silent Hill F whatsoever. Player discretion advised. Right, so what else we have? 7 of 9 civilian outfits, so they've given her a new costume, and a first contact style tack vest for the Odyssey captains. Well, if anyone wants to go mid-90s Picard, this may be your chance. Actually, Cisco had something similar, but he had movie era grey, didn't he? But let's get to it. Bonk!
There is always a choice.
I don't know why his voice bandwidth suddenly collapsed. Alright, so to Deep Space Nine. Boop. And welcome to the
Deep Space Nine.
Quite.
I am filling in for President Okeg, whose presence was requested at Kittimer HQ instead. The other Alliance captains recruited for this mission have already received their briefs and will be heading out shortly. When you're ready, you may take a seat to attend the conference. Until then, feel free to strategize with your allies. I will be observing from the sidelines so I can draw up a mission report once you've returned.
In other words, you're the official snitch. Got it. Right, how on earth am I supposed to strategize for a mission I don't know anything about? Politicians. Although technically he is a 4-pip admiral. So that's 2 reasons to accidentally punt him out an airlock.
You're right. I should have clarified. Admiral Quinn has informed me that the priority mission is indeed scheduled to begin soon. However, your ship is taking longer to upgrade than expected. You see, we're running your systems through some de-sabotage diagnostics. Highly experimental routines provided to us by the Cooperative. But we hope it'll do the trick. You will be able to join your allies on the front line as soon as it's ready for service.
When we're done here, and I'm conveniently out of sensor range, does he realise that I'm going to pull out every single thing that anyone not on my engineering team has touched on my ship, burn it to monatomic ash, and then replace it? No? Good, right, no need to enlighten him on that point then. The thought occurs that he should... Well, I would not be allowing anyone who is not one of my engineers to... How can I put this? Touch anything on my ship. Okay, so... Oh, Jarell, Kagran... No one's... Oh, hey, Vakel wants to chat. I'm guessing this would be different if I was Klingon or Romulan or Jem'Hadar. It would be the appropriate character in any case. So, what's Sean got to say?
Always good to share a high-priority mission with a fellow Starfleet officer. I saw your ship docked out at one of the pylons. Let me guess. Aetherian sabotage, right? Well, if it's any consolation, I hear they're almost finished with the experimental diagnostics they're running. You'll be the first to test them out.
Lucky me.
With any luck, you'll be joining us soon for what will hopefully be my last tactical operation for quite some time. Admiral Quinn's put in a good word for me with Pete Harkins of the old Pathfinder project. Who knows? Maybe we can start up a new exploratory initiative. I haven't exactly told the other captains about that, though. Keep it to yourself. Let's focus on taking down these Aetherian Grelthi and call it a day. Starfleet's counting on us.
I'm calling it now. Assimilated by the middle of the mission. Yep. Well, he couldn't wait to get out of town, could he? Some people do anything to avoid a meeting. Can't say I blame him.
You're late, but I am pleased to see you here.
Pleased to meet
The
you
atmosphere
too.
is a little tense inside this conference room. Loris has informed us that the Dominion does not intend to partake in this mission. Their fleet is indisposed. In fact, a number of allied powers are no-shows today. Not a great start. I thought I was done with mad demigods for the foreseeable future, but it looks like we've got an Aetherian cult leader on our hands. I don't know much about this Tassine Faye, but I've heard she's bad news.
Oh yeah.
I better ready up the Lisette and check in with my crew.
Also, make sure nobody's touched your computers recently. See you on the field, Commander. Ah, right, so we are cycling through all the major NPC captains. Lucky me.
Have you come to join us in glorious battle against the Aetherians? Or are you content with watching from the sidelines like a cachom? We should already be heading to our destination point, yet the Alliance leaders wish to host a conference first. I, for one, will not sit by idly and let the opportunity to strike first pass me by.
They're all going to die, aren't they? Or get assimilated, one or the other. Thanks for the reminder. I still need to know what is actually going on here. Let's get this show on the road. Sometime later. Apparently it took some time later for everyone to sit down and finish their coffee.
I know not all of our allies could make it today.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first time we host a high-priority conference at Deep Space Nine on the threats posed by the Borg.
Yes, didn't we get
This time,
crashed
our mission
once?
feels a little more hopeful. Director?
The Cooperative and I called on the Alliance today to inform your captains that one of our nanoprobes has successfully
Oh, Clyde,
tracked
thank you for the raid.
Aetherian Concordium leader Tassine Faye to the Midas Array.
What does she want with the Deep Space
Tassine
Telescope?
Faye believes she is on her way to seize control of the array and lay a trap for the Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
This time, we've come prepared.
We've been working on a strategy against the Aetherians and have been tracking their trajectory for some time now.
Thanks to the Cooperative, the Midas Array has already been evacuated. Non-essential personnel have been transferred using cloaked Klingon vessels provided by Chancellor Laurel, and false life
Appreciated.
signs intended to lure the Aetherians in have been planted aboard the array with Romulan technology lent to us by Proconsul Datan.
But that's not all. A team of cooperative scientists and I have been developing an Aetherian diffusion device that we're hoping to use on Tassine Faye. Our Priority 1 tactical initiative is to ambush her by the Midas Array in order to extract and interrogate her.
Right.
My fleet is currently split up in an orbit of both the Lucari homeworld and the Jaret system Dyson sphere to prevent incursions of any kind. Recent events suggest both the Lucari and Iconians are at risk. There's a high probability Tassine Faye will head to one of these locations next. As the Yasutake is stationed by the Dyson sphere, I'll be needing a ride to the Midas Array.
I've just volunteered,
Fortunately,
haven't
the
I?
Admiral, Chancellor, and Proconsul have sent their best ships to assist us.
Are we really certain that Aetherian technology is unable to detect a cloaked evacuation and false life signs?
No, but it beats leaving
Perhaps
the
you should
real
ask
ones
the
there.
Shi'ar, Proconsul.
Ouch.
Our latest mission reports indicate the Aetherians were involved with them somehow.
Chancellor, you and I both know that I have no relation to the Tal Shi'ar or their nefarious activities.
That doesn't stop you giving me a quick call to
Besides,
ask.
the data found aboard the Harmony was barely legible. It could have been fabricated for all we know.
Please, my friends, let's put our differences aside for the sake of the galaxy. We can discuss the details at a later date. Our current priority is to safely excise Tassine Faye and defuse her, if possible.
And why is that exactly, Admiral?
Because we believe Tassine Faye is the Aetherian Borg Queen.
And if we can get to her, we can get to her entire collective.
Right.
You are a worthy ally, Director. But are you really prepared to take on a 200,000-year-old Iconian Borg Queen?
More to the point, are you crazy enough?
I'm glad you asked. I've got an expert on all things Borg Queen aboard the Enterprise.
7. Right, so...
When you're ready.
Okay, so all we have to do is get close enough to shove a little box onto her spine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm now running an Uber service for ex-Borg. Right, well, let's see what the politicians have to say. Datan?
We will not stand by as the Aetherians threaten to take over.
Thank you. Lorel?
The Aetherians bring great dishonor.
Wonderful. Do any of you actually have anything useful to say? Admiral?
As much as I'd like to see Starfleet return to a role of discovery, I'm afraid it's phasers at the ready for now.
Uh-huh. Okay, and alright, so there's an objective hidden away to talk to everybody. Not that anyone actually had anything useful to say, but hey, you've got to do your due diligence. What do you think they asked me? They needed somebody to take on a crazy Yeah, thank you, J-Dog. And more to the point, if it goes wrong, well, hey, accidental self-destruct and condolences to next of kin. I mean, it's not the Enterprise, who cares?
Thanks for meeting me here. The captain should be arriving at the Midas Array any minute now. Here are the details of our mission. I've been working on a diffusion device for some time now, together with the Yasutake's first officer, Commander Duff. In essence, we've modified Admiral Janeway's neurolytic pathogen to make it compatible with the Aetherians.
Right.
Instead of neural disruption, this device uses a retroviral agent to break genetic fusion and revert drones to their pre-fusion state. Here's the catch, though. We need someone to spread this virus for us. A liberated Borg is the ideal candidate, as they'd be able to tap into the Aetherian subspace frequencies.
So someone needs to get assimilated by the I hate this plan all of a sudden. Yeah.
That's right. Or the XB ally I've called in. If we target Tassine Faye, we should be able to sever the Aetherians from their queen. Needless to say, it's risky, and could lead to widespread chaos within her collective. But even if we fail, as long as we capture her, we'd still be able to use her as a bargaining chip or interrogate her. We've only got one shot at this. This is a single-charge diffusion device, so we'll need to be quick and smart. Looks like I'm down a fleet today, so I'll be traveling with you, if you don't mind. I hear your ship is about ready.
Well, at least he had the decency to ask first. The other option is that we could just, shoot her many times, because killing a Borg Queen is generally pretty disruptive. Anyway.
Lieutenant Kagrash has informed me that your ship is ready for service. Good luck out there.
Lieutenant Kagrash is either getting a promotion or going out of an airlock. Right, where's the door? Yoink. Have they fixed my ship? Have they broken my ship? Let's find out! Yoink. The other worrying question that nobody's answered is, what does she want with what is basically a gigantic telescope?
Damn, the Aetherians must have seen us coming somehow.
Well,
Consul Datan was right. Let's act quickly. We need to search the system and get a debrief from the Alliance captains.
where's the Enterprise? We saw the Lesset and the Bortascu.
Long-range sensors suggest the Bortascu is critically damaged. Let's go.
This is Captain Corrin. The Bortascu has sustained plasma conduit ruptures across several decks.
Hold your position, Captain. We'll begin repairs with a low-frequency gamma weld.
Alright, glue the ship back together.
Director, I see you do not back down from a challenge. Your assistance is appreciated.
Assistance be better redirect to the Lisette. Let's move.
Already gone, Director, already gone.
This is the Lisette. Do you copy? We're being tailed by a drone ship.
Commander Jirok, this is Director Hugh. Copy that. We're on it.
Close in, weapons forward intense, and hit them.
Nicely done. My compliments to your tactical officer.
Okay, how you doing, Commander? Beyond terribly.
It seemed your delayed arrival is now turning out to be vital to the success of our mission. Not a conclusion I would have been able to draw by relying on logic alone.
You're welcome. Where is the Enterprise?
Past the array. However, the exact position is unclear. The Aetherians have severed the Lisette's comms link with the Enterprise.
Speaking of, besides the ones we just trashed, where are the Aetherians?
Full systems malfunction. Before we set off on our mission, Alliance vessels received a comprehensive security sweep at Deep Space Nine. Unfortunately, the sabotage went undetected, which is cause for concern.
Whoops.
To my knowledge, the Aetherians have never been aboard the Lisette. This means their plans are either being carried out remotely, or that sabotage technology was discreetly brought aboard. But they're here all right. We're still investigating, but if you'd like to witness the malfunctions yourself, you can head to the Midas Array. The Romulan Republic did not only plant false life signs, but a surveillance system. Approved by the Alliance, of course.
Of course.
Thanks, Commander. Cause for concern indeed. We'll head to the array as we search for the Enterprise.
And loot the place dry, of course. So, the Midas Array is intact. What went down here? If the Aetherians were interested, they might have simply pulled out the moment they realised that the array was bait. But if it's the array's hardware that she's after... Fixing herself with many hits with big hands. Indeed it does. Alright, gather data, let's see what we've got.
Captain Sean, this is Commander Jirok. The Midas Array has been tapped. My crew is standing by.
Copy that, Commander. Fortescue, this is the Enterprise reporting in. We are in position and ready to intercept the Harmony. Captain Corrin, do you copy?
Captain, I have received an emergency transmission from the Fortescue. Cloaking technology has been compromised. The Aetherians could get a visual lock on Corrin's crew in moments if we do not act swiftly.
Damn. Well, still no sign of the Harmony. And the Fortescue is showing up on our sensors now. This is not good. Commander, could you get closer and provide a status report? The Enterprise has to maintain position.
Agreed. The Lisette is temporarily abandoning position. Helm, set a course for the Fortescue, but keep a distance.
Okay, and then you opened a
Enterprise
comm
Lisette.
channel.
This is Captain Corrin. Fortescue. Comms have disrupted. The spineless enemy.
Yeah.
Captain Corrin, do you copy? There's no response. Enterprise, the Lisette needs to get closer in order to scan the
Whoa.
Fortescue, or beam down if necessary.
Okay,
Enterprise, the Lisette systems are shutting down. Something is overriding our cloaking technology.
yeah,
Captain
something.
Sean, do you copy? Sean? Vakel?
And then, Portugal Sankan Harmony decides to roll right over them. Okay.
It
So,
looks like the Alliance
you got
ships were
curb
sabotaged
stopped.
at different times. As if Tassine Faye had planned to incapacitate the captains in battle. But something went wrong. Why not trigger the malfunctions in one go? get everyone at the same time. And why the board askew first? It all feels a little erratic. I wonder if our ambush took her by surprise after all. We need to reach the Enterprise and get to the bottom of this.
Or we went off a script somehow. Alright, let's head for the Enterprise. Whee. Oh, there's the Harmony. Somewhat
Look who showed up
dinged
to the party. Just in time to watch my ship get towed into oblivion. Poetic.
Glad you're in such good spirits, Captain, but it's not time for goodbyes yet.
Alright, subnuke it. Pull in the fleet. Rebalance shields. And, oh yeah, AP Omega to kill that tractor beam.
Toss
Back
phase
up.
on that ship. Don't let it escape. I bet she's already powering up a reality vortex.
Probably.
On it. Disable the Harmony's EPS grid and quantum space generators.
Right. Once we've, you know, dealt with all her little friends. Okay, disable the Harmony's defenses. Right. When in doubt, point the biggest gun you can at it and save the day.
The Harmony's weapon systems are down. Now's our chance to disable that tractor beam.
Got it. So, it looks like they were trying to grab the Enterprise. Symbolic value or, you know,
That's
big
it.
ship.
Harmony has been disabled.
Hooray! Alright, loot the place. Bonk.
You just prevented my ship from getting booked on a terrifying interdimensional flight.
You're welcome.
The offer of a one-way ticket to the Aetherian homeworld isn't entirely uncompelling, but it's the complementary side of assimilation I take issue with. I'd love to stay and chat about how grateful I am, but we've got an Aetherian boarding party on our hands down here. What's more, Commander Kiona has just notified me that Tassine Phase decided to join her little friends aboard the Enterprise. A hell of a situation we've got on our hands, but perhaps this is a blessing in disguise.
Yep, grabbing her on Alliance turf definitely sounds better. Hello, Legolas. Alright, let's go snag a Borg Queen.
You're right. My colleague is already aboard the Enterprise waiting for our arrival. Hopefully this gives us an advantage. Ready to beam down on your command.
I don't know why they're bothering to play coy about the fact that it's 7. They've been using her in the advertising. And, you know, the front and centre promo art.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise. Here's the plan. We need to secure the ship. There's no use capturing Tassine Faye if we're fused by one of her drones. We also play by Alliance rules, which means helping any survivors we come across if we're able to.
No shooting the down.
Speaking of
Borg.
allies,
Got it.
my neural link received a ping from a subspace beacon originating from the ship's computer access room. That'll be my colleague. We'll need to team up with her to improve our odds. Remember, we need a liberated Borg to act as a conduit to defuse Tassine Faye. Fellow liberated Borg, former unaffiliated vigilante to some, galactic hero to others, and as loyal as they come.
Yep, it's
She'll tell you
Sweeney.
the rest.
It's Sweeney Todd, the Demon Borg.
Lead the way.
Right, speaking of... Bonk. Rescue, rescue, rescue. There we go.
Aetherian drone up ahead.
Diplomacy is futile. Fusion is formidable.
And... Yep.
The doors ahead are locked. We need to find a way to bypass security protocols.
After we bail out the injured. Yoink. And also after I zoom the map in a touch. Okay, let's see what we've got. Ah, console. Somewhat irregular force field. Poke, poke, prop, poke, poke, off.
Didn't know you were a force field specialist.
I am many things.
Fusion is the only final frontier. It is clear now.
Nah, these weapons look pretty final.
Explore the galaxy when your mind can become one with the all-knowing ether.
Huh. That's interesting. Well,
I'm glad I'm not fighting these drones alone. There's something odd about the way they say they're Aetherians. Sounds a bit familiar.
Yep.
The security room. I bet we can bypass lockdown protocols from inside.
Hopefully. Now, there we go. Ah. Not so much security room as, you know, terminal. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
We need to disable security parameters to open the doors to the computer access room. I'll cover you.
Thank you. Right. You know...
Nicely done. Let's return to the computer access room.
Well, that was simple. I suppose we can raid any of the big gun... No. Happily, we brought our own big guns, so it all works out. And I suppose the reason to park it next to main engineering... Well, it kind of figures, because if you lose main engineering, you're kind of stuffed anyway, doesn't it? Yes, the final frontier. Not ominous at all. Right, computer access was... here? Nope, looks like Seven's having a small war in there. Where's the appropriate door? That's not it. Oh, I see. We have to go out the other door to get to computer access. Come on, unhook. Thank you. Hi.
Your collective was imperfect. Join us so you may finally ascend.
The only thing ascending in here is my frustration with you.
This is why we have wide-angle
No
settings.
perfection. 7 of 9. Tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01.
We'll just shoot her.
You fuse with my right hook.
Huh, that's a new technique. Now shoot it.
Thanks, but I've got it. It took
Someone's showing off. Minor counterboarding issue 7. Good to see you again, by the way. Oh. All right.
So you got any tips on how to take these suckers out?
Shoot
I
him.
do, actually. Shut down the transporters and compromise the reactor core.
Oh, perfect. I'll keep it in mind.
Failing that, point a giant phaser at them. Oh. And don't stand in the green stuff. Everybody dead. Bonk. I think we're good.
Well, would you look at that? I was wondering who the classified contact Hugh's been speaking so highly of was. It's been a while, but I'm glad it's you. I take it you're familiar with the plan?
Grab Fasim Faye, assimilate her with something that'll de-assimilate her, or rather let her assimilate something that'll de-assimilate her, and then extract for later use.
That's right. The director here also shared some tactical information with me from his time aboard the Harmony. With any luck, our game of Catch the Queen should go a little better than your last run-in with the Aetherians.
Hooray. So, this defusion device only has one charge, and we didn't use the last, few days to get here to make another one.
High risk, high reward, I won't deny it. But our odds are good. This extraction is now happening on Alliance territory. And we've got 2 liberated Borg candidates who can act as defusion conduits.
Hooray! Oh, hang on. Sean?
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Sean. Tassine Faye is on the bridge.
Well,
This is our chance. Lead the way, Seven.
We can access
okay.
the bridge from main engineering. Follow me.
We were
So,
just
Director,
in
how
main
confident are we
engineering.
feeling about this defusion device?
I'd say about 75%, give or take.
Fine, great, wonderful, marvellous, terrific, excuse me. Yoink. Yes, thank you, I know where main engineering is, I was just there.
Reversing emitter node polarity. Destabilizing force field integrity. Let's go.
That was far too many syllables for hit the off switch. Alright, cue the awkward elevator music. Do 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 do. Well, crap. Hold it.
Fusion. We are
Step away from it.
She's escaping.
Okay, now we have 3 candidates.
Transport trajectory confirms she's heading to the Lisette.
Vakel Sean. You no longer need to bear the burden of being a sole survivor. We can become one.
What on... Are you talking about my family? How the hell do you know about that?
Let me guess, she
get distracted.
yoinked your mind. Although I will admit it's a more tempting offer than resistance is futile. Maybe they do actually get some volunteers. Oh. Shoot, Sean is compromised, shoot him many, many times. Tempting. Very tempting. Oh, they even did custom animation work for him.
Director, 7. I can't thank you enough. That was a close call. Once this mission is over, I'll be heading back to Deep Space Nine for repairs and repose. That's if any of us make it out alive.
Oh, thank you, J-Dog. Right. Technically, my character is an ex-Borg, but I don't think I was Borged up long enough for it to
Enterprise,
matter.
this is Commander Jirok. It's good to see you're all in one piece. Our comms are up and running again, but internal systems have been sabotaged by the Aetherians, including our Singularity Core. Requesting immediate assistance.
We're on our way.
We can't let that singularity core destabilize. Its collapse could cause a chain reaction across this region of space.
Kaboom.
Our team will head to the Lisette. Captain Sean, your crew needs you here. Let's keep in touch.
Let's go. Oh, I see Sean's got the new standard issue personal cloaking device.
I'm contacting you from the bridge.
Okay.
The Aetherians have sabotaged the Lisette's internal systems. We've managed to repel boarders, but they've blocked off our path to the Singularity Core. They're plotting something.
Yeah, they're probably trying to collapse the Singularity. If they wanted to blow up the Midas Ray, you know, regular guns do the job.
Many, unfortunately. To add to that, most of the ship's doors, consoles, and turbo lifts are malfunctioning. We used some of our last power reserves to beam you aboard our Singularity Core deck.
Great.
I'll have to guide you remotely. Your team will need to reroute our emergency power supply to conduct repairs and access our Singularity Core. As you can see, environmental systems are offline and visibility is limited.
It looks fine to
Sending
me,
over
to be
command level
honest,
clearance
but
codes. You'll need them to
okay.
move on freely.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think if they said visibility was limited,
There are
we'd
repairs
be...
to conduct beyond those doors, but you'll need
right.
to pick a path. Our power supply is too low to open both at the same time.
Got it, thank you. Right, so hydroponics or the hallway. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, 7. Yes, thank you. I'm standing right here.
My
Nope.
internal sensors are detecting a nearby oxygenation valve that needs fixing up.
Okay. Poke, poke, prod, poke, poke, prod,
Nice
poke,
work.
poke, prod. Oh.
Power is rerouting to the valve.
Yay!
Looks like you unlocked a security log.
Alright, what have we got?
This is Lieutenant Zhu Terrell, Tactical Division. I am still unable to locate Sub-Commander Zionel, despite my best efforts. The Aetherians swarmed the Lisette, ignoring most of the damage dealt by my disruptors. They locked us out and overrode all of the ship's systems, despite leaving many wounded in her wake. This Tassine Fei seemed uninterested in exchanging phaser fire with us, heading straight for the core instead. Lieutenant Salon's security report indicates the Aetherian's life sign was last detected in the Singularity core room. As I am unable to access it from this deck, I will reluctantly transfer our medical unit instead, and guard the survivors until I receive new orders from my commander.
So the Singularity caused the overriding priority.
Borg Queen would do that. It's also a little odd to be putting herself on the line like that, don't you think? Then again, these Aetherians are Iconian Borg. Maybe their motivations are harder to determine than your average collective.
Or maybe she can body surf. In which case she gets to be on site to supervise an operation, and it doesn't actually matter if she dies horribly along the way. Because, well, spare bodies. What was it the old school Borg had? The Royal Protocol? Anyway, poke. Yoink. Okay, right.
The Lisette looks worse for wear.
Yeah, these sparks aren't
The ship has seen better days, no doubt about that.
weren't a clue at all, were
These
they?
consoles power life support and airlocks, but the isolinear chips are misaligned.
Oh, we could have so much fun with the airlocks. How do we fix the airlocks? Aha, this looks promising.
Power is being diverted from their systems.
Where to?
All right, one more to go.
Okay.
It worked. All right, I'm only detecting one affected area left. Let's go.
Huzzah. This way, I think. Door. Doesn't the Borg Queen only join an operation if they know victory is yours? Or if the operation absolutely needs to go off, or if they're just plain desperate? I think it's more accurate to say that the Borg Queen showing up indicates an operation is high priority for that collective.
Great. Repairs are done, Singularity room aside. Let's head back to damage control.
Okay. So, yeah, the fact that she's here is concerning.
Thanks to your efforts, power has been restored to this deck. The Singularity core is now accessible.
Hooray!
Stand by to receive the room's access codes. Hold. I'm receiving a transmission from the Bortiskew.
Okay, deploying.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Corrin. I have a visual on the Aetherian pit. Tassine Fei and her followers have boarded the Bortiskew. Her treacherous drones are not holding back. This is a fight worthy of a Klingon. If you are brave, you will join us in battle.
Wait. That implies that whatever she's doing in the Singularity room, she's done.
Hold that thought. Logistics are up and running again. Our intel
Catching.
indicates that the Singularity core has been tampered with. If it collapses, it's game over. For everyone.
We could
Agreed.
split up.
It's the only option. What's the play?
I'll stop us exploding. You two go and get valiantly assimilated so she can get indigestion.
Glad you offered. I was thinking the same thing. With Commander Jirok's guidance, one person should be enough to repair the Singularity Core. But don't take too long, you're gonna miss all the fun.
Yes, fun. Presumably this is some new definition of the word fun that I was previously unfamiliar with.
I'll guide you through the Singularity Core repairs. First off, equip an EV suit.
Oh, good. I think I've got my own, but nope, never mind. This is actually specific.
Captain Corin, this is 7. 2 to beam over.
Wait, did she just flip a non-flippy communicator? Okay. EV suit. Ah, Romulan EV suit. Everything is green, and all the controls are in Romulan. How horrible an idea could this be?
The Aetherians fried some of our gravity generators. Really changes your perspective.
And your lunch. Okay, yoink. Space! Inertia! Boop.
Jirok, this is Sean. I'm getting reports of Borg incursions close to the Juret Dyson sphere.
Focus on collecting data from nearby consoles. Sean, I'll contact command.
Come on. Brakes. Brakes, 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 brakes. Careful does it. Alright, poke, poke, prod.
Scan
Get
showed
rid
the
of the
sabotage device you
rainbow.
removed was sending a signal to the Harmony.
And the Harmony now know that somebody is trying to unsabo their systems because it will have stopped transmitting. Well, the more the merrier. This thing still doesn't exactly come with brakes, does it? Okay, bounce.
Another device removed.
Cleared.
This one was emitting a destabilizing resonance pulse. Logistics point to a final anomaly past the core. You'll need to power it down.
I thought you couldn't turn off a quantum singularity. You know what? Never mind. Bonk,
One step
bonk,
closer
bonk.
to the core and you would have ended up like that Vodwar.
Which one?
It's beautiful, isn't it? The Singularity Core. Controlled chaos. Unmatched potential. Don't let that fool you, though. If the containment field fails, we'll begin to demolecularize.
Ah. You mean, Splinch, don't you? Right.
Initial scans registered a single anomaly. Turns out we're dealing with the trifecta.
Okay. Gently does it.
Plasma conduits have been repaired. 2 more points to go. Sending you the coordinates.
Thank you. Floaty, floaty, float. And
Subspace
poke.
anchors have been stabilized. Sending over the final coordinates.
And oh, careful. Where are the brakes on this thing? All right, poke, poke, poke the hole in the reality.
We could use your help on the Bortisque.
Quantum diagnostics are back online. Now that core stability has been restored, I'll reroute main power back to all systems, turn the core back on, and head down to your deck. Thank you for your assistance. I'll take over from here, patching you through to the Bortisque.
Thank you.
While my warriors have been crushing Aetherian enemies through fire and flame, you have been floating around on the Lisette, tinkering with broken technology. Enough! Now is your chance to die with honor, and put your Darshekme where your mouth is. I have a lock on your coordinates. Transport in 3, 2, 1.
One of these days, Coroner's going to get us killed, and it won't be vaguely funny at the time. I'm still inside the singularity. Oh, shit. Well, that could have been worse. Alright, one slightly used Romulan EV suit for decontamination, as and when anyone has a moment. Maybe that's why Romulan EV suits with that pale brown colour hides the stains. Yes, Con, why are you engineering?
Good. You live to fight beside us still. The Aetherians and their spineless leader have dared to board the Borderskew and set it ablaze with their sabotage.
Great. Where is my away team? What do you need us to do?
That's the spirit. You must pick up a fire suppression device if you wish to die honorably.
Ah.
The device, however, must be repaired first. Those worthless swines have sabotaged most of our equipment.
Okay. Ah, repair fire suppression device. There we go. Failsafe combat mode. Fix it or... Engage technobabble!
Your allies in battle.
Hi guys. See you having fun. Mind if I chill the party down a bit?
Good, you're here. We're a little outnumbered.
Not anymore, you
Two
aren't.
hearts to one. Fusion is glorious.
2 hearts to 1. Ah. Okay, this is getting weirder and weirder. I mean, it's more persuasive than resistance is futile, but it's still...
To sabotage a Klingon ship is to provoke the wrath of 1,000 bottlets!
Okay. Can I point out that they have finger guns? Also, a dozen phasers works rather better. 2 hearts to 1, yeah.
I said it would be nice to go somewhere warm for my next job. This is overkill.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Alright, beam them out. You're not dead yet. Yoink. Oh, right, I need to go back and extinguish the other fires, don't I? Oops. I mean, it's just some grating. How bad could it be? Two hearts to 1. Final frontier. There are dots here that I should be joining up, and I can't figure it out. Oh good, they got the wreckage out the way. Sweet. Okay, let's clear the rest of this.
Still no visual on Tassine Faye, but there are plenty of drones around.
Yeah, we noticed. Oh, one more drone to pop. Thank you. Oh no, 2 more drones to pop. Two world hearts, maybe.
Can't tell if I'm inhaling smoke or if that's the taste of defeat. Where's Tassine Faye?
How about yes? Alright, fires are out. Aetherians are dead. Puns are terrible. Right on Bortas Q.
Taking place in the Kittimer system.
We've been decoyed.
My comms officer will notify Cadrin. May their battle be as glorious as ours.
Lucky us. Alright, another crew member to snag. That's 3 of them. Where are the... Okay, there's number 4.
More Aetherian boarders on the lower level. Stay sharp and look out for survivors.
Working on it. Yes. Just beaming a survivor out. I'll be with you in a moment. Honestly, some people are so impatient. Oh, don't stand in the big red stuff. Ever. Alright, let's put you on ice. Dealt with. Oh, no. Nice of them to come in manageable waves, isn't it? Okay, we're good. Right, lower level of the bridge is clear. Let's see about the upper level again.
Alliance team, report to the mid-level of the bridge.
We're here, we're here.
Though these flames make for a glorious battle scene, suffocating is no way to reach Stovercore. We need to repair the Bordaskew's ventilation system and clear all debris so we can find this Aetherian Tach-Kek.
She's up there.
You're right. I'll stay with Corin and help clear the debris. 7, I recommend you and I split up in case something goes wrong on either side.
Okay, so 7, you're with me. Right. Fire, 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 fire.
You got it. Let's get to work on these vents.
Maybe.
Formal training or just impeccable instinct?
Just hitting everything until it works.
We've cleared an area of debris. Smoke is subsiding.
My internal sensors are
Hooray!
reading one more ventilation console up ahead.
We're not exactly splitting up, are we?
Borg should fire, right? It's almost ironic now.
No, it's just toasty is all. Okay, poke, poke,
Something's
prod.
telling me we are going about our trap the wrong way.
What, the fact that we're getting our asses kicked halfway across the sector? Yeah, that was kind of a hint.
Debris has been cleared.
Ventilation's back online too.
Hooray. Now
Heads
the
up,
bridge.
I'm picking up on Tassine Faye's exact biosignature, but the signal is fading. I don't see her up there, though. Can anyone get a visual?
It was probably a fake.
Visual or not, we must clear this debris. If the Aetherian leader is hiding behind it, she will die.
Thank you. Phasers for everybody! It's a hologram. Also, if you don't mind,
Damn, she escaped.
More Aetherian borders.
How do they keep bypassing all of the Alliance's security parameters?
they assimilated. They were in our systems for months. They own all our security parameters. Also, excuse me, will you just hold still long enough to be rescued? Thank you. Sorry, your rescue will be momentarily. 1 second. There we go, 5 out of 6. Where's the last one? Yeah, I've got a nagging feeling that I'm missing something important. The really nasty theory is that they assimilated their universe's alternate Spock, but that's just strange. I may be taking Final Frontier and Two Hearts too literally, though. Okay, we are clear. Oh, there's the last one.
What is this filth doing on my view screen?
I don't know.
I'm not sure what that is on your view screen, Captain Corin. Maybe an Aetherian sabotage subroutine?
Yeah, Hugh, just hold a second, please. Yoink, I've saw where the last crew member was. I might have missed 3 on the Enterprise, but I'm not going to miss all of them on the Bortascool. Up you get. There we go, got it. Right, optional objects done. Right, so Hugh, sorry, where were we?
Incoming transmission from Captain Sean.
Ho?
Alive, but not well. Sorry to say, but Tassine Fey is back on the Enterprise. I'm opening up a multi-channel with the Lisette.
Uh-huh.
The Lisette is stable, for now. But I suspect my vessel is next on Tassine Fey's list of destinations. What's the plan?
We split up and try and catch the Queen that way, gang?
Know thine enemy. An Earth saying, I believe. Tassine Fey is one step ahead of us. We must get one step ahead of her.
Right, so why does she need the Midas array and why does she need all 3 ships?
That's pretty good, actually. The Harmony's disabled, right? In essence, the Alliance has control of it until Tassine Fey decides to initiate repairs, but that doesn't seem like her priority right now. Most of her drones are beaming onto our ships while her own shields are down. We could beam onto the Harmony while the Aetherians are distracted and lay our trap there. A couple of pattern enhancers, maybe some arson, little vandalism, you know, something to get her attention.
Big
Wouldn't be on our
bombs?
turf anymore, but we'd have some time to set it all up.
Okay, where do we beam aboard?
The reactor room. I remember Admiral Kumarke say something about how the core seemed important to them. Maybe we can do a little sabotage of our own.
Okay, seeing as how they tried to yoink the Lisette Singularity Core, revenge is fair play. The Bortascool is yours. Not there was ever anyone else's.
Your assistance aboard my vessel has earned my respect. But you are mad if you think any of the Alliance captains are willing to sit out on the fight of our lifetimes. On the way to the Midas Array, Sean, Jarak, and I swore to each other that we would see this plan through to the very end. We shall join you aboard the Harmony. Commander Boroth will take over in my absence.
Fair enough, but keep the polygon count down my bridge. Where are my bridge officers anyway? They've all toddled off and left me. Right, well,
A worthy compromise. I accept. Our deeds today will be the ones that echo through the halls of Stovakar. Kapla!
well, I'm hoping none of us will end up there to sing of them, but yeah. Vulcans, I don't remember if Vulcans have 1 heart or 2. I know it's down on the right-hand side. I'm pretty sure they've only got 1, but there's, like you say, there's a feeling that there are dots we should be joining up here and we aren't.
All right. Looks like we're all accounted for.
Hooray! Well, this looks like something we can have some fun with, doesn't it?
My nanoprobes are detecting a single Aetherian life sign nearby. It's phasing in and out of existence. This reactor room also looks a little different since my last visit. I guess they redesigned.
Yep. How? Really, Hugh? Really? Or maybe it's just that the Harmony does weird things with space and time. Alright, well, no sign of Tassine Phase 7. You with us?
The life sign. It's accessed my neural transceiver and initiated contact through the collective subspace network. I think it's the reactor core. It's calling itself a tether to the ether, one of many Unimatrix chambers. Change of plans. We use the defusion device on the core instead. I get the feeling there's a chance it could spread to the rest of Tassine Phase Collective, but we'd still need to trap her and hook her up to it to bypass any Aetherian encryptions.
Have we tested this?
No, it's not. How do we know it'll even work? It's intended for a singular, partially biological life form. This is a reactor core acting as a subspace network.
Okay, that's a little
Explain.
different.
You weren't there when I accessed the Queen cell on board the artifact. Reconnecting to the Collective as their temporary leader, it changed me. I think this ether recognizes me as a viable Borg Queen.
Okay, Seven, are you angling to move up in the world?
I don't know, Seven. Injecting a whole collective with sudden individuality could have disastrous consequences.
It might also work quite nicely. It's mostly going to be disastrous for them.
I know you're worried, Hugh. But Picard couldn't have predicted the chaos caused by your individuality when you return to the collective. We know better now. If I act as the
Big
conduit
Bob.
and transfer Tassine Faye's authority to me, I can program the defusion to be gradual. I've done it once, I can do it again. Trust me, I can do this.
And if not, well, we can always go back to Plan A and shoot every single one of them.
All right. I trust you too. Remind me of the new plan.
Plug her into the core.
Lay down the pattern enhancers close to the reactor core and target it to get Tassine Faye's attention. If this works, this ether should send her a subspace transmission through the core, prompting her to return. We can then prevent her from beaming back out. Once she's trapped, I'll hook both of us up to the ether and transfer her powers to me. If we inject the pathogen straight into the core system, we should be able to defuse any drones connected to it. Gradually.
Right.
Can you get those pattern enhancers placed? We'll cover you.
Thank you. I feel so happy about what is basically boss fight. Also, can I point out that Sean is still
One pattern enhancer
dubiously
placed. 3 to go.
compromised? We don't know how far she got into his skull. Shouldn't really be on this mission, should he? Yoink.
Hang on, sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature.
What do you know? Oh. Final enhancer, sorry. Yeah, a few very large bombs will do the trick.
Why
Well-
do you choose senselessness? You could have ascended and joined us.
Well, that was
Damn it, we've been teleported to the other side.
anticlimactic.
Step 1 of our plan.
And there goes
Got
step
Sean,
2.
Corin, and Jarak in the stasis hold. We can't let her fuse them.
I don't think she's asking. She's not asking.
We need to take down this construct to release the captains.
Okay, shoot the Aetherians. Why is that one healing? Not sure. Keep shooting. Don't stand in any of the red stuff. Really don't stand in any of the red stuff. Okay, knock down this lieutenant. There we go. Okay, call in the backups. Ah, that was the wrong item. Dodge! Dodge fast, thank you. Dodge really fast. Ow! Damn it. Okay, now I've got my backups here. Yes, yes it is. It is absolutely a Charlie Fox, and I don't think I'm the one paying the orchestra. Okay, get ice down on that lot. Contain them. Metaphasic out. Drop that commander.
Vulnerable to our attacks. No.
Okay, get a cycle to scan and pour it on. Okay, charge. Completely miss. That's awkward. Come on. Oh. I'm still trying to volley ammunition at. us, so dodge the red circles. Dodge the red circles, 7.
That was a close one. Let's see
Hey!
what this construct's made of.
Welcome back.
And not a moment too soon. These Aetherians are insufferable.
You're welcome. Alright. Could we settle for the ravenous bug bladder beast of Tral instead? Ow. Hey, too many red circles, too many of everything for my taste. Come on, heal up. Thank you. Right. Zappy, zappy, zappy. Are you vulnerable? Not yet.
Heads up, construct's vulnerable to our attacks again.
Pour it on. I wonder if I can freeze it this time. Might help. Or it might not, because let's face it, a cold patch on the ground doesn't really affect a giant floaty, spinny, or disc thing of doom, does it? Oh. Okay, well...
Lower these containment fields to reach Tassine Fey.
Good thing I kept the access codes. On it.
And what makes you think they didn't change the access codes, Hugh? Huh, what do you know? They didn't change the access codes. That's far too convenient. Does this screen trap to everybody else?
She's teleported us again.
And she's called in drones for backup. We need to take her out.
Corin, Drock, let's dethrone this drone.
You thought this would be enough to stop us?
Yeah, we were kind of working on that theory, honestly. Alright, I see. Need to dodge the red beams while really pouring on the damage. Alright, unleash the Horta. Go, Ensign Rock. Do your stuff. Oh, dodge roll. Thank you. Little slow, but thank you. Come on, shoot. Thank you. Working guns are nice.
She's on the move again, and she's shielding herself.
Great.
I'll lower the next containment field.
Okay. Do your stuff, Hugh. Do your stuff. Yoink. Just checking some of these abilities. Visual damp, point blank cloak. Adrenal booster. Most of this is a med kit.
All right. Let's head for the final containment field.
All right. Onwards! Which way is onwards? Ah, yes, containment field. Why she hasn't just teleported us into space, I have no idea. Oh, look.
If we don't place that final pattern enhancer, she could beam out. I'm on it.
You lack harmony, guidance.
Yeah, I lack harmony, cohesion, greatness. It'll be my undoing. I've heard it all before.
We do, however, have some freaking huge guns. That counts for something, right?
Final pattern enhancer placed. She's trapped.
Hooray!
She keeps jumping around to restore her shields. She's rerouting power to them.
It's her halo. It's an energy redistribution node. We have to take it out.
I can remodulate a pattern enhancer to disrupt her defenses. You get that halo.
Okay.
79. You sought perfection once. Why do you seek it no longer? Consider our offer.
An offer involves consent, something you're unfamiliar with. Time's up, bitch.
She puts up a good fight, I'll give her that. Shame it's not enough to break our resolve.
She had a pretty good go with you, Sean. Alright, charge up. I said charge up, come on. Yoink. And unleash. Hugh, I need you to remodulate a bit quicker. Turns out even Iconian Borg have to yield to the laws of thermodynamics. Alright. Scan in play. House walking down slowly. Shit, this is getting incredibly annoying. Everything dead? Good. Now where is she? Oh, there she is.
Remodulated. Her shield is down. It's now or never.
You, Sean, cover us. Time to finish this fight. Corin Jirok, knock that halo off.
Got it. Lieutenant Rock, do your stuff. Yep. Okay, ice, baby. And while we're at it, Lords of Time, obey me. One day I will get my nice blue box. The ensign gets promoted very quickly.
Fight beside you. The galaxy has torn itself apart.
You were just another tyrant clinging to control, Tassine Faye.
And your tyranny ends now!
Hey, good swing, Corin.
Restrainer.
Lowering the reactor core's containment field.
Oh yeah, she's still got those, hasn't
Hooked
she?
up, drag her over.
Yeah, that's a very Klingon solution, isn't it?
You will not defuse the Aetherians.
Yes, we will.
Best has seen Faye.
Think of it like this. You get to be the savior of your people.
It's your lucky day, Borg Queen.
Queen?
Oh, I'm sure she was
Security
shooting for
parameters
Empress
disabled.
at least.
Initiating transfer.
Inputting the modified neurolytic pathogen into the core's data stream.
No. No! We will not allow it!
We weren't asking, sorry.
You must comply.
We must not. We must protect the ether.
Watch out! She's modifying the injection stream.
It's too late, I'm in.
Well. Seven. Oh, hey! Oh, wait, there were more of them?
Chimerans! With security parameters disabled, they must have located the Harmony.
That's a lot of them.
Did it work?
Not on the core, maybe on Tassine Faye. Too early to tell.
Captains, call your ships. We're getting out of here.
Works for me.
Commander Kiona, this is Captain Sean. Prepare to plot a course for Deep Space Nine. We're heading back.
Also, we need a large nuclear bomb. A very large nuclear bomb. The biggest one you've got, in fact. Can we just... Yeah. No, we're not blowing up the Harmony. Guys, this is going to come back to bite us. We should really be exploding the Oh, okay, fine, fair enough. Well, that's bad. That's incredibly bad.
Looks like your ship didn't suffer any malfunctions on the way. Lucky. You really had everybody's back today. Knowing you can be counted on even in the worst situations, well, that's as rare as a Vulcan smile. When you have a moment, the director and I would like to talk to you about Tassine Faye's future. Right now, though, I think your command wants to speak with you.
Okay, fair enough. Right, what's the situation? Oh, sorry. Sean?
Just the person I wanted to see. I hear things got a little out of hand at the Midas Array.
A little, yeah.
It seems to me like the mission was still a success. Tassine Faye has been extracted and remanded to one of the station's brigs. As for the Harmony, the Alliance has some conflicting opinions on its eventual fate if we ever get hold of it. Chancellor Laurel believes we should return for it and tow it to Kittimer for joint observation. Proconsul Datan believes the Cooperative should supervise the ship from a distance, and that Director Hugh is best placed to oversee such an operation.
Why not do both?
I'm not sure where I stand myself. Proposals are already landing on my desk, from living exhibit at Memory Alpha to destroy the thing.
So we tow it to Kittimer, observe it, and if it goes even slightly twitchy, we punt it into the Kittimer Star. I mean, it sounds like an excellent way for things to go. And yes, you're absolutely right, Jay. Nobody's died and we're all waiting for the other shoe to drop.
I understand your actions today saved countless lives. Starfleet commends you. We knew you'd be the right person for the job.
Ah, and they even paid. Wonderful. Alright, Vakel.
Without your help, the Enterprise would have been a goner. Speaking of, looks like the Midas Array is now under quarantine. The array has been overtaken by the Chimerans.
Oh dear.
We're starting to recognize more of their signals over long-range sensors. It's not looking good, I'll give you that. But I'm confident we've made progress today. Oh, before you go, on my bridge, one of the Aetherian drones said something to me that took me aback. It's as if it knew who I was. My life story. I think you know what I'm getting at. I'm lucky to be alive.
Well, they probably looted everyone's personnel records, so, yeah, that's where they got that. Alright, what about the rest of them? Yeah, well, Kagran and Placenta are having a chat.
You fought valiantly aboard the Borderskew and the Harmony. It is a pity we withdrew. We could have taken these Chimerans, blade in hand, I am sure of it.
Maybe.
Some say these creatures are able to terraform entire Borg cubes. If the tales are true, then they are foes worthy of song. I would gladly give my life to see such an abomination with my own eyes. Wouldn't you?
No, but if you're keen, then don't let me stop you. Right, and... Tiara?
Thank you for repairing the Lisette. That ship means more to me than words can say. As for what the Aetherians intended to do with our Singularity Core, I'd rather not speculate too much. My science officer, Neril, will be drawing up a full report. Suffice to say, it is clear they intended to use the Midas Array to their advantage somehow. They seem focused on sabotaging and acquiring new technology. Not unusual for the Borg, I suppose.
Yes, but the Midas Array isn't new technology, it's just a gigantic telescope. What did they want it for? Alright, Hugh, what do we got?
Thanks for checking back in with us. This was quite a mission, and I have a feeling our efforts have only just begun. My own de-assimilation bordered on traumatic. I ended up bringing my individuality back to a collective that was very ill-prepared for it. They cause widespread chaos and violence. We need to be careful about how we decide to move forward. Perhaps defusing Tassine Fey alone was for the best. I shudder to think of a galaxy full of unfused Aetherians who, well, lack guidance.
He's not wrong. Liberating a Borg is no joke, and the start is the worst of it. But what first seems like a curse eventually becomes a gift. During my time aboard Voyager, I learned the value of individuality, but also the strength of personal connection. In the end, it became apparent to me that you don't need a hive mind to understand the real meaning of unity. Anyway, I'm glad we had you along for the ride today. It's easy for us liberated Borg to get carried away when dealing with another collective. It's so personal, you need someone with a fresh perspective to keep you level-headed.
Well, I'm from Wolf 359 and I say kill 'em all. Sorry. Alright, so what are we doing with Tassine Fey anyway? Oh. Here's our answer. Apparently, nothing.
How are you doing, Tassine Fey?
She's refused to talk so far.
Give her time. Patience. It'll get better.
You know, I've been where you are right now. Longing to go back to a chorus of comforting voices. Frustrated at my lack of agency. But in the end, liberation was the only way forward. It gave me back so many things that I'd forgotten I needed. I see you remain unconvinced. But what's so different between being controlled by an ether and being told what to do by the Alliance until you can make up your own mind? At least once you're liberated, you'll be free to decide how to live your life. That's more than what I got at times. Well, I'll be back same time tomorrow, Tassine Fey.
Tefei.
Oh.
What did you say?
Tefei was my name. Tassine is just a title.
Right. Queen.
No. We have no corporeal queen.
Oh,
Defusing me was pointless. You achieved nothing.
What we achieve is helping you. And every other drone. One person at a time. Until every Borg is liberated. And no one is left behind.
Irrelevant. Impossible. Someone is always left behind. That is why the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Well, maybe. But the whole would be nothing without all of its parts. I hope that in time you'll see that. Same time tomorrow, Tefei.
Well, we've made some progress then. At least she's talking. Right, so that wraps us up. We've got an Iconian and DS9, former Iconian summit in the brig. Some very weird things. Oh, and there's a horde of angry space aliens
I'm contacting you from Deep Space Nine to report that our mission has been a partial success. Tassine Fey is under our supervision and making progress, slowly but surely. Although it appears she's not the Aetherian Borg Queen after all. Seven is working together with the Alliance to oversee her diffusion process, and we expect answers soon. The process has been both a strain on the station psychologically and in terms of resources. It's clear Tassine Fey does not trust us yet. As for the Midas Array, I received a report from Commander Jirok Science Officer Narrow. It appears the Aetherians were attempting to use both the array and the Lisette Singularity Core to open a rift in space-time. It's difficult to understand their motives. We are unable to collect more data for now, as both the Midas Array and the Harmony are swarming with Chimerans. The Alliance has sent some of their best fleets over to contain the situation, but reports of Chimerans have already surfaced from other systems.
That's not ominous at all.
Seven and I will reach out to our allies to understand who we can call in to assist with these Chimerian incursions. I'll contact you if any more information comes to light. Do not hesitate to do the same, should we be of use to you.
Of course. And until next time, Hugh, thank you for the loot. And we are done. So cooperation has indeed been fruitful. And yes, maybe they do have a single true hive mind and not a single trial. Or maybe the spinny reactor core thing is very Queen analog. Maybe Seven will make some sense of what she saw when she was hooked up to it. Who knows? We'll find out as and when the scriptwriters choose to tell us. But if you're watching on YouTube, that's where we're going to wrap things up. And Twitch, well, there's a new TFO, so let's have a quick looky at that.